Guys, the king of travel is broke. I'm not making it. This is the facts, and I'll give you the reasons why I believe the king of travel is broke. But before we continue, he made a post on his community tab that he wants help. He's back begging, requesting for money from his followers in the pretense that he wants money to, fight negative reactors who have been reacting against him. So he wants a kind of legal fee. But is it true, or is just making it to just look for money to cater for his expenses? Because I believe the king is broke. I'll tell you the reason why. So if it's your first time coming across my channel, this is Madhari Hope TV. Kindly subscribe if you like my content and like the video as we continue to expose what is happening on this internet space. Reaction is a niche on YouTube, so don't be scared. Don't think that we are doing the wrong thing. This is legal, it's allowed, and anyone who does reaction is allowed to do it. All right, so the thing we are talking about is Marwa admitted that he needs money to fund the legal fee. He started reporting the channels that have been reacting against him, and one of the channels that were affected was On Trending. She has been very brutal when it comes to talking about Marwa, but she's not advising him. Those are they are internet advisors. They are just reacting against him, and it's healthy, it's allowed. And the other person was a JT podcast. And the thing that really surprises me that the two channels that he had reported are back, meaning that probably this thing that is kind of thinking that they are doing the wrong thing, YouTube sees it as a right thing and it's allowed. So that's why, however much you report these channels, so long as they are not, uploading content that does not belong to them, if they are doing original reactions, then there's not a problem. So here's the reason why I believe the king of travel is broke. Number one, he has stayed in Argentina for more than 6 months. His prolonged stay in Argentina could be the reason why Marwa is not having enough cash to support his expenses. He's staying in Argentina, and the Argentinian economy is not doing very well. So that's one of the things that I think has affected his income, because Mara is believed to be earning more than $10,000, but that money to spend it on Argentina, I am very sure he cannot be able to manage with that kind of income. And if you have followed Marwa, if you have followed his travel, if you have followed his content, he goes to countries that are not that expensive. You will not see Marwa spending too much time in America, in Europe, because those countries are quite expensive. And I think it's still the same thing. In Argentina, it's not that cheap. Yeah, I saw even his videos where he was saying that the exchange rate, first of all, is crazy, and even those dollar blues, they are being exchanged in the open market. So you find that the economy is not doing very well, and it's affecting his income. The other thing is that Mara has been getting very low views in the recent past, and this all started when he started doing videos with the wife, the alleged wife. Is they are not still legally married, but he calls her a wife, Rocio. They have a son, which is very good. Okay, it's very good. So ever since they started traveling together, the views for Mara started dwindling down, and that in itself is affecting his income. The amount that he used to earn is not the same. When you're getting low views, 10,000 views, 20,000, the much he can get right now cannot be able to sustain his income that he used to get those days. So those low views is affecting his income, and part of the reasons why I believe the king of travel is broke. And the other thing, you know, if you look at the homestead where they are residing right now in Argentina, the home of his wife's parents, you could see that probably Mara is a breadwinner. Is a guy who has kind of a money, so probably is the one who is catering for the expenses and you know supporting that whole extended family is not cheap. So it's also part of the reasons why I believe Travel is spending more than is earning. So you find that the amount that he's getting, if we spread that thin, and Maro does not save. Every coin that Maro makes, he spends the whole of it. I think he needs some masters. What do you call it? Uh, he needs some financial literacy so that he can be able to at least be able to know how to budget his money, how to spend his money so that it doesn't burn his hands, right? So, well, that's part of the reasons why I believe Marwa is broke. And he alleged that he wants money to support his legal fee, but the channels that he is fighting are doing the right thing. They are doing reaction, and reaction is a niche on YouTube. So, well, I don't know, you guys, what do you think? Is it being honest when he's asking for money to be able to, report these reactors in a court of law? Is it true that? And okay, if these people are reacting against him, why can't he use his earnings from YouTube? Getting $10,000, if he is really having money, why can't he use that money to just, uh, pay the lawyers to be able to represent him? I think that is an scapegoat. When he did report the two channels and people saw that they were put down, I think he used that opportunity to say, you guys, I have done something. You can see I am doing something, so you guys can be able to support me because I have reported these channels and they have been put down. But even before he can celebrate the whole thing, they are back and they are still doing reactions. And well, wait to see what will gonna happen. Right, so I think those four reasons I've told you could be the reason why he's asking for money. And you guys, if you can be able to donate to him, if you can be able to help him, be free to help him, because I have told you, having low views and with the money that he used to earn, he used to have, he's feeling that is kinda very low when it comes to the amount that he's getting. And then the economic status of Argentina is not that kind to him. If it were not for him being with the wife, I think Maro would be somewhere maybe in Jamaica, you'll be maybe in Asia, somewhere in India, or at least the Dominican Republic. Yeah, so that is my take, and I believe I am right. You can prove me wrong if that is not the position, because I think supporting that family in itself is not that cheap, and the views are not viewing. The channel is not growing. In fact, some of these trainees that he trained, like the sister Dimwango, who she also did report some channels and they got striked. She's almost surpassing him. I think she's almost getting to 500,000 subscribers. Yeah, the guy that he said that conned him a Christmas list is, I think he has surpassed 500,000 subscribers as well. So you can see his channel is not growing as it should be compared to the people that he has supported. People are surpassing him. And the reason why Marwa started growing on YouTube is because of the passport bros that he was doing. But right now, he cannot be able to do it. If you can be able to watch Marwa's videos, and this one could have come on a different video, but you will see that prior to him having the wife, every city he visited, he was having a different girl. And so that was the reason why his channel was getting more views. You get 100,000 views, more than that. And now he's only being getting the content from one person, which is not what the audience used to be to have. All right, so that is my take, and you can share your comments on the comment section and tell us what you think. Yeah, is the king naked, or is he saying the truth? All right, thank you guys for watching my video. Kindly subscribe and leave a comment. Tell me what you think. All right, see you on my next video.